Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family. Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal.
Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
ComDel Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComDelInnovation.com. ComDel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Johnson with the home run just about to straight away center field.
Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And we are high above the Wahpeton High School gymnasium. We're looking forward to a really good boys basketball game tonight. The spotlight this week is on boys basketball. The Wahpeton Huskies have 3 home games this week. Starting off tonight, they welcome the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros into tonight's gym, and your home team, of course, is the Wahpeton Huskies, and I am your friendly neighborhood announcer, Noel Eckroth, and tonight I'm joined by a media mogul, a content producer, a UND Fighting Sioux basketball alumni, and our head girls basketball coach, Mr. Brian Watson.
You know, you are on the payroll. You don't have to keep adding things.
Well, I've gotten a little bit carried away with adjectives, and I hope you didn't mind that one.
I didn't mind that. I like the content creator and media mogul. I like that.
Media mogul was kind of a fun one. I thought that up in the ride over here.
I like that one.
Well, welcome, Brian, and I'd like to welcome everybody, all of our viewers tonight. You are watching our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Just a quick word about earlier game tonight. We had a boys JV game here, and the Wahpeton Huskies made it to 35, but the Burros made it to 48. So the Huskies JV lose on their home floor 35-38. We're looking for a different result here with the varsity. Coming in tonight, Hillsboro Central Valley comes in with a 2-7 record, but they are playing better recently, winning 2 of their last 4. They recently had a win against Millbank, South Dakota. That was back on January 11th. They won that one by 9, 60-51. They lost to Fertile Beltrami, Minnesota, so they're really kind of checking out teams in this tri-state area. They lost that one 49-62. They lost by 10 to Thompson. What I thought, watching first game of the year, a really good Thompson team, by only 10 points, 47-57, kind of a low-scoring affair. And in their last outing, they beat Lisbon 60-54, and that Lisbon Bronco team had been playing well lately, and in fact, they played Wahpeton to within a 3-point game. So let's kick it over to Brian Watson and a few thoughts for tonight's game, and maybe even, we've got boys basketball, 3 games at home this week. You guys have a Western trip coming up. Last year, I think you hosted some Western teams. It's your year to go on the road. The boys' year to stay at home. Maybe tell us a little bit about what you got coming up as well.
Well, first of all, I think it's going to be a pretty good basketball game. It was a good game up at Hillsboro. And like you said, Hillsboro playing pretty good basketball right now, winning 2 of their last 4. And with the way that the divisions are set up this year, with the 3 divisions in North Dakota, you get an opportunity to play some different teams and go some different places that you didn't get to use to do that in the past. Your schedule is always so jam-packed with teams in your region or whatever, your super region. Now there's room, so you can go down to South Dakota and play some teams. You can go to Minnesota and play some teams and kind of get a feel for the area. And I think that's one nice thing about having 3 divisions. So we'll see if we have a good game tonight. I think Hillsboro can come in here, playing well, expecting to win. So, and then as far as the girls go, yeah, we're going out west. We're going to play Beulah on Friday night. Beulah's going to be here playing the boys. We'll be out in Beulah, and then we'll turn around on Saturday night and head down to Standing Rock and take on Standing Rock for a good Western road trip for us here in the middle of the season. So, again, being able to go play some different teams, take a little road trip in the middle of the season, even though it's cold out. But I think it's nice. I think it adds to the high school basketball experience to be able to go play some different teams instead of just playing teams around here in our area.
Yeah, absolutely. And not all that pressure of everything being a region game or a conference game. We kind of think in terms of non-conference when we used to be in the EDC and everything, but now it's regions. And, of course, tonight the Huskies are a Region 1 team. They're fighting to move up in that Region 1. Hillsboro Central Valley comes in, and they're battling out in that Region 2 just north of us. And then coming up for the boys, coming up on Friday, Beulah comes to town. Beulah has a very good record. They are out in, I'm thinking, Region 4. Killdeer, possibly Region 4. It's
Correct.
3 or 4 out there.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 out there.
And I'm not 100% sure, but a couple of exciting non-conference or non-region games for the boys coming up.
But you get to play some teams, like even playing Hillsboro, when you cross bracket for the state tournament for that state qualifier, who knows? This could be a team that you have to play in that qualifier, so you've seen them once. And then being able to go out west and play some of those Region 3 and Region 4 teams, you might, if you find yourself in the state tournament, you might have to play some of those teams. So it's nice to kind of get a feel for who's out there and, how the other side of the state stacks up and things like that. So it's just good prep, and I guess it prepares you for that playoff run that you're going to have to go through here at the end of the season.
Awesome. I talked to Coach Ralph a little bit earlier today, and let me throw this at you. I got some Smith Motors keys to victory today.
There we go. I like that.
So I'm getting one of our sponsors in there. So you can go down and see Smith Motors. They got a great staff. Pick up the keys to a new Chevy, a new Cadillac or Buick, a GMC product. Anyway, the keys to victory for Coach Ralph. He loves to talk about forcing turnovers and turning that into fast break baskets, the transition game. That's always going to be important for the Huskies. His second key is to defend a little bit different than recent teams they've played. More of an inside game out of Hillsboro Central Valley, but they will put up the threes. However, you're not chasing shooters off the three-point line as much like you did recently against Oak Grove. And then thirdly, the Huskies are looking for shooting efficiency. They want to improve their field goal percentage. They want to get good baskets. And we just had some exciting games this weekend too with the border battle. And I hate to bring that up.
I mean,
I
hey,
can see you wince a little bit.
It is what it is. They were good games, though.
They were good games. I think everybody that came was entertained by them.
I think so.
Both teams came up with some really great plays in that game. I remember Trayton Mauk starting out on the left side of the basket and finishing with a scoop shot on the right.
Yeah, that was
kind of
nice.
looking like Air Mauk.
Yeah, that was nice.
Lane.
Yeah, it was an exciting game. Have that game go into double overtime. Huskies just come up a little bit short and had some opportunities, but they didn't shoot it well in the first half. And I think that was the big difference in the game. And I know Coach Ralph, like you said, wants to be able to shoot a little bit better in this game. And, they just could not put the ball in the basket in the first half. Braden Steffens didn't score. I think Jack Gilbertson had 1 point in the first half. But they righted the ship in the second half and were able to make a comeback. They took the lead late, and then Brett came back and tied that game, and then we ended up going 2 overtimes and have an exciting finish. But you'd like to try and build off of that game. You've got 2 non-region games, so even though you didn't win that game against Breck, you still want to build on it, and then you want to try and improve here tonight off of that game against Breck and see if you can get back into region play after you go through this stretch and see if you can get some wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Tonight, the Huskies will be led by Braden Steffens. You mentioned him already, slow start against Breckenridge, but he is averaging over 15 points a game, and he's been shooting the ball well. He's been putting the ball on the floor. I like to call him a basketball savant because he's got a little bit of every kind of move you can think of. Trayton Mauk also leading in that guard position. We got 2 really solid guards, and the Huskies really playing almost like 5 guards out there. Trayton Mauk averaging 11 a game. Bjorn Kubala, 8.5 a game, and he is the assist leader with 25. Jack Gilbertson, you mentioned, the sensational freshman with 12 a game. So it's a solid lineup for the Huskies. They're putting a lot of good players on the floor, but it's a lot of guards as well. It's nice to have those big guys. It makes life easier, but Coach, what do you think? You can win with guards, can't you?
Oh, you can certainly win with guards. You don't have to always have that big guy in there. They have a little bit of size if you want to call Landon Ralph and Bjorn Kubala's size. Cummings comes in and does a good job too. But, you can get up down the floor. You've got some players who can knock down threes when they have it going. Trayton Mauk can certainly do that. And it's just a matter of playing within yourselves and playing your game and not trying to play outside of what your style is. So we'll see if they can put everything together here and come out with a win tonight.
Yeah, I think a good start will really set the tone for this one. It should be interesting. I'd like to remind everybody you're watching the Yield Advantage pregame show. I'm Noel Eckroth. He's Brian Watson. And we are about a minute and a half away. I think maybe we'll take a short break. And we'll be back after some messages from our fine sponsors. We'll see you in about a minute or two.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back, everybody, to Wahpeton High School. And right now, we're going to kick it over to Kurt Golnick for the national anthem, our PA announcer. And here is our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was Connor Haugen, Wahpeton High School sophomore, singing the national anthem and honoring our veterans, both past and present. We're going to go back to Kurt Golnick for the Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineup. Coming up next.
Hillsboro, Central Valley Burros, and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. Please join Wahpeton in honoring our officials tonight. Dustin Payne, Peyton Roloff, and Michael Lean, as well as 99,000 officials around the nation who dedicate their time to making education-based competition a safe and fair experience for our school communities. These are local community leaders, fathers and daughters, and from our community, and we appreciate them. Stand up and clap for tonight's officials. Introducing our starting fives, first of all for our guest team, under head coach Elliot Rotbold, assisted by Marcus Hagness and Thomas Gieske, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. A 6'1" junior, number 2, Chase Hafley. 6'1" junior, number 4, Tyson Leshuk. 6'1" senior, number 30, Archer Kritzberger. 6'3" sophomore, number 32, Bryce Miller. And a 6'5" senior, number 43, Keithan Mueller. And now, under head coach Jeff Ralph, assisted by Joe Cavey, Casey Materi, and Jordan Ralph, introducing your Wahpeton Huskies. A 6'2" senior, number 5, Jackson DeFries. 6'1" junior, number 10, Braden Stephens. 5'10" senior, number 11, Trayton Mauk. 6'3" senior, number 12, Bjorn Kubala. 6' freshman, number 14, Jack Gilbertson. Have a great game, everybody.
All right, that was Kurt Golnick, and you usually hear him when you are over at NDSCS Wildcat basketball games. He just did a great job for the high school over here, and that was your Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineup. Miller & Associates offer home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. We're going to transition to the Tyler Farm Supply opening tip. Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
And the Burros control the tip.
Wahpeton coming out in man-to-man. They like to be aggressive out front, and Jack Gilbertson gets a steal right away.
Gilbertson stops. Passes off to Braden Steffens. He's looking for help. DeVries on the drive. Big step, scoop shot, and he is fouled on the shot. That foul looks like it's going to be assessed to Chase Hafley.
And that's That's Jackson's game there. Kind of catch that on the perimeter. He can shoot that, but he likes to attack the basket and doing a good job drawing the foul there on the first drive, first possession.
And Jackson misses the first shot, I believe. Yes. Up with the second, and it's good.
Huskies come with a little full court pressure here after the free throw, or 1-2-1-1.
And we've seen them do that before. They want to try to get some turnovers here.
Burrows do a good job of breaking it, and the Huskies will stay man out of the zone.
Looking for the drive. That is Keithan Mueller. It goes back to Bryce Miller. Miller gets a shot up, a little bit hard off the board. And that rebound goes out of bounds. Trayton Mauck near it. Possession Huskies.
Yeah, he was over there and did a good job of letting that one go. And the Huskies will take it here.
Some man-to-man press from the Burros. They look like they have the same idea. Guarding Braden Steffens is Tyson Leshik. Here's Trayton Mauck. DeVries reverse to Kubala. Flex offense for the Huskies. That gives Steffens a three-point shot, rebounded by Gilbertson. Gilbertson back to Steffens. He tries to lay it in, no good. Offensive rebound, Trayton Mauck. Kubala tries the drive, batted away, and coming out of there is Keithan Muller.
Yeah, Kubala in there in the trees, not able to finish. And the Huskies struggling to score here a little bit early.
Spin move is good, and that's Bryce Miller putting 2 on the board for the Burros. They lead 2-1 early first quarter.
Burrows still in man-to-man here.
Trayton Mauck looking at a backdoor cut, finds Steffens on the far side. Steffens, jump stop, puts up a shot, and he gets fouled in the shot. Huskies getting to the foul line early here.
Yeah, Braden does a really good job getting into the paint there. You know, he's able to get his shot off, and he likes to just kind of go in there halfway and pull up from about 13 feet, and that time he's able to draw the foul.
And that's the second foul on Chase Halfley.
Another one in and out here to start the game for the Huskies.
And the Huskies had a little trouble with foul shots going back to the Breckenridge game. They had 11 misses in a double overtime game.
And that one's short.
Steffens goes 0 for 2.
Wow.
All right, pass off goes to Keithan Muller. His shot is no good, and we have a jump ball called right under the basket. Possession arrow favors Huskies.
Yeah, Mueller was able to get his hands in there on the rebound, and that jump ball goes the Huskies' way on the possession.
Jackson DeVries brings it up in transition. Huskies are in their set offense now. Gilbertson, spin move, big step to the basket, and he lays it in. He doesn't need a free throw. He's going to score a 2.
Yeah, Jack doing a good job with a little reverse dribble there out of the 5 out. It took away the drive inside and able to spin and get to the basket.
Nice backside pass. The 3 is no good. That was Tyson Leshik. And I feel like, did Mueller just lay that in?
Yeah, that was Keithan Mueller on the offensive rebound, and that's where the Huskies really have to get position and not give up those second chance opportunities for the Burros.
Nice big body for Mueller. He's able to hit the offensive glass. Huskies running their high 1-4 set. That's going to lead to a back screen and reversal. Stagger screen is for Trayton Mauck, but Steffens will take it. And that one's good. The free throws were just a warm-up.
Yeah, that's the shot for Braden Steffens. A little shot fake and then a little rise and shine there from 15 feet.
All right, the lay-in is no good for Kritzberger, and the tap attempt by Mueller also no good. Mauck tries to take advantage high off the glass. He draws another foul on the Burros. Burros, they're on their third team foul already. Trayton Mauck goes to the line.
Trayton's so quick with that. With his left hand there, a little inside-out dribble. Able to get past the defender and still draw the foul.
And the first foul shot for Trayton Mauck is up and good. So he's got that early look as a foul shot.
Trayton had a good night on Saturday. I think he led the Huskies with 19.
Trayton misses the second. He's got his first point. We've got an offensive rebound for the Huskies. They are all over the offensive glass tonight. Backdoor cut DeVries. He kicks to Gilbertson. Outside 3 is no good, and DeVries touched that as going out of bounds. It's going to be HCV basketball.
And you saw what Trayton does really well on the offensive rebound. He wasn't able to get all the way down there to get the rebound, but he's able to tip that ball and keep it alive. He wasn't able to tip that one back to him, but still got a hand on it and had an opportunity.
Substitute for the Huskies is Landon Ralph. Substitute for the Burros is Alexander Duffner. He's 6'5". Burros going to double Twin Towers. 2 6'5" guys in the lineup.
Huskies with that full court pressure, making it difficult.
Mueller tries a backside pass, and it gets batted out of bounds by Gilbertson, so Burros will retain possession. They've got a stack high, and they got men on the blocks.
Got Landon Ralph in, giving the Huskies a little bit of size.
This is Bryce Miller going to work. He has a basket already. Mueller's going to try a three. It looked pretty good, but rattles out. Steffens clears the board. Kubala brings it up.
See if the Huskies can go back again, see if they can get Steffens going.
He's doing some exploratory dribbling, and so is Jack Gilbertson. Gilbertson's attacking, though. Kicks it out to Mauk on the backside. Looked like that three-pointer was tipped by Mueller. And there's Halfley in transition. Blocked by Steffens. Mueller's there, no good. Here's the Huskies in transition.
Nice transition bucket there, but good defense down at the other end by Trayton Mauk. Just went straight up to kind of deter that shot and came away with the rebound.
And Jack Gilbertson finishes that play. 2 for the Huskies. Mueller scores a basket. I got to get 2 for Gilbertson. I got to get 2 for Mueller here. So we are at 8-6. Huskies active on offense, drawing fouls, trying to drive. Mauk dishes off to Ralph. Ralph is blocked.
Good block there by
Steffens tries
Duffner.
a three. Duffner, all ball on the block, but Steffens all net on the shot. So a 3 for Steffens. He's got 5. Duffner, reverse. That's going to be a 2-pointer, and that was Miller, no good. Here comes Mauk on the break again.
Huskies getting up and down the floor here.
Batted out of bounds by Chase Halfley. He has 2 fouls. Coach lets him play. Jackson DeVries giving Bjorn Kubala a break. Checking in for the Burros is Archer Kritzberger. Let's see what the Huskies have for a sideline play. They run some fun stuff. DeVries reverses to Mauk. There's a diagonal pick for Steffens and a double down pick for Gilbertson. He's driving. Tries to pass, batted back, and Gilbertson lays it in. 2 more Husky points. That's Gilbertson. He has 6.
Gilbertson off to a good start for the Huskies.
That's Duffner. 3 off the front of the rim.
Yep. Huskies limiting the Burros to a 1 shot here and coming back in transition.
Mauk penetrates, kicks it out. Here's Gilbertson creating off the dribble, and he lays it in for 2 more. Gilbertson has 8 in the first frame.
Nice shot fake and then drive in there with the finish, getting in there to score, not going in there to draw the foul. Nice finish there for Jack.
Miller, a 6'3" guard, brought it up against Steffens. We have a 3-point attempt. That's Kritzberger. Offensive rebound. Burros. Miller drives, left-hand shot, bounces around, no good. And the first foul for the Huskies.
Yeah, the Huskies had done a good job here for the majority of this first quarter of limiting the Burros to 1 shot. They give up the offensive rebound, and then they're able to draw the foul.
Landon Ralph, first foul, first personal first-team foul. Miller misses the first of 2.
Burros have that size advantage. You want to make sure you put a body on everyone, every shot that goes up.
Returning is Miller. I think I was calling his number incorrectly earlier. And we have a horn at the table. So the ball goes back to the official. They're working it out.
I think there's an issue with Leshik and checking in, but he's been in the game. He started the game.
Yes, he did.
So it shouldn't be anything to worry about here. We're still in the first quarter. There's already a tick mark by his name.
Yeah, that's correct. And Miller misses 2. Here comes the Huskies. Steffens in transition. He jump stops. Huskies working around. Gilbertson always looking for a chance to drive. 2 on Steffens here. Sort of a man-to-man trap maybe.
Yeah, it looked like they're in a bit of a pack line defense there and then trapped out of it.
And Gilbertson misses a left-hand drive. Smart move, though. That drive is open when the ball comes out of the double team. Here's a trapper from the Huskies.
Huskies in zone here.
Miller penetrates, kicks it out. 3-pointer. no good. Tap by Duffner, no good. Rebound Miller, and he banks it home. So some offensive rebounds now for the Burros after the Huskies were active on the glass early. It's 15-8, just over a minute remaining in the first quarter. Gilbertson, jump stops. Ralph in the corner, back to Gilbertson. Steffens looks over that man-to-man defense. Huskies running a high 1-4. This is going to be their high-low play, but they look to drive out of it and not so much high-low. Reverse Gilbertson three, no good. He follows up his own shot, kicks it to DeVries, who lays it in. That's a nifty assist from Gilbertson. DeVries has three.
Jack doing a good job of following his miss there. Wasn't boxed out, able to get the rebound, draw the help, and then dish to DeVries.
Miller kicks it to the corner. That's a three-pointer. Doesn't draw any iron from Leshek, but another offensive rebound for the Burros. They try to go backside, kick it in. Leshek, hook shot, no good. His rebound shot stripped by Kubala. Exciting defensive play.
Yeah, good defense down there. Huskies going to work for the last shot here.
Smart. I hear you say that all the time, getting the last shot of the quarter.
Just don't want to give them another opportunity here and give them momentum going into the second.
Gilbertson drives, and we have a foul on the play with 3.9 remaining. Huskies lead 17-8.
Had a lot of fouls early and still not able to get into the bonus here.
Kubala, his shot's no good from the corner. Landon Ralph bats it out of bounds, and on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's Wahpeton Huskies 17, Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 8. We'll be back to the action right after this.
To what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
And we're back at Wahpeton High School to start the second quarter. The Burros have the ball, and they're going to go inside, and that is a player control foul on Duffner. Dipped the shoulder and ran, I think it was Landon Ralph over, correct?
Yeah, Ralph, no, that was Trayden Mauck that got run over there. He picked up the charge.
Trayden Mauck draws the charge, excellent.
Landon came out to double team, and then Mauck came over to help as he finishes for the fast break bucket there.
Great execution on the 1-4 entry versus the press. Landon Ralph assists ahead to Trayden Mauck. Nice Euro step to finish there. Here's the Burros trying to work out of a trap, reversing to Miller. Miller drives at Ralph, puts the ball right in his chest and gets a shot off. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Landon Ralph. I think that's his second foul. Team first for the quarter. Going to the line is going to be Bryce Miller.
Huskies trying to trap out of that 2-3 zone. And DeVries got beat on the baseline, so Ralph had to come out and help. And tried to go straight up, but came down with both arms and ends up picking up his second.
Yep, they like to call that lean in. If your arms are leaning forward, they're going to call that. And Miller makes two of the foul shots. Also checking in for the Huskies was Alex Cummings, whose development has been kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, he's been progressing as the season's gone on, and the more minutes he gets, the better he becomes.
I feel like having that 6'5" guy is going to improve the defense and maybe even the offense a little bit with inside out. Huskies did score that trip.
Yeah, just get down there and try and contest, and he's going to maybe pick up a foul here. I don't know if it's going to be on Cummings. A little bit of contact in there, and I think it is.
That is on Cummings, his first. And there's a little bit of a wild drive from Bryce Miller, but it gets him to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. Making the first, and he'll get a second. Checking back in for the Huskies is Braden Steffens. So the Burros on the floor have Halfley, they got Leszek, they got Mueller, and there's a shot right there from Mueller. Huskies almost cleared the boards. A turnover. Cummings trying to get the outlet pass to Mauk.
Huskies having a tough time boxing out in this zone. Burrows with a couple of offensive rebounds on that possession, and they get the loose ball.
Since the opening few minutes, they have been more aggressive on the boards.
And it looks like Huskies going back to man after the sideline out of bounds.
So here's Miller. He gets a screen from Duffner. Halfley, he's kicking it out. It ends up in the corner. That is Kritzberger, and now it's back to Miller. Batted around. Cummings with a steal. Mauk leading a 3-on-3, and he's going to set the offense. Good choice. Maybe not. Always threatening. Kubala, backdoor assist to Alex Cummings, and Cummings is in the scorebook with his first 2 points of the night off a pretty pass from Bjorn Kubala. It's 21-11, Huskies lead by 10.
Yeah, Cummings just got lost behind the defense, and Kubala doing a great job finding him on the pass.
Cummings a steal, and he wanted to get it to his buddy Braden Steffens and threw it a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
Coach Ralph is clapping.
Yeah.
He likes how the young man's engaged.
That's a positive turnover there.
It is. You're on the move. You're going forward. You're going to the basket. Gilbertson returns, replacing DeVries. Steffens up front, light pressure, going against Halfley.
Huskies back in the man-to-man.
Kritzberger, probing dribble, looking for the post, trying to get an entry pass to Duffner. Duffner leaves. But there's a cut from Leszek, who drives and sets it in. 2 points for Leszek. That's his first basket of the game. And here come the Huskies.
Yeah, Leszek just kind of got lost on the weak side, able to cut across the defender's face and get an easy bucket down there.
And I think the post vacated kind of was an opportunity that the Burros needed. Mauk dribbling. He takes on Leszek, drives, left hand, just a little bit hard off the glass. Duffner rebounds.
That was shades of Saturday. A bunch of buckets like that for the Huskies didn't go down.
Long pass ahead, and Keithan Mueller lays it in. Huskies running some offense. Running a little bit of clock too, possibly. Kubala pulls up in the lane. It's blocked. That was Leszek with the block, I believe.
Mauk trying to take that thing right back.
Kritzberger brings it up, and he finds his buddy Mueller. Here's a drive and a kick to Duffner. We're going to give the assist to Halfley, and that's Duffner for 2. Timeout called, and we'll be back right after this.
They have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
And we're back to the action at Wahpeton High School, where the Huskies lead 21-17. We're going to put up the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. The number is 701-899-4490. Let us know who you are. Let us know where you're watching from. Hopefully we hear from some Hillsboro Central Valley fans as well, as Steffens kicks it to Mauk inside. Mauk shot is blocked. Cummings offensive rebound. But coming out of there with the ball is Chase Halfley. That's not over and back, and there's a dish to Duffner. Duffner has his second basket of the game.
And Burrow's starting to pick up the drive and kick there. Last couple buckets have been getting in the lane, and then when the help comes, able to find that open man for the score.
And that last bucket cut it to a 2-point game. Here's Steffens going to work. Plenty of help side. He's too far under the basket. Kicks it to Ralph. He shoots a three. He likes that corner three-pointer. And the rebound goes off of Cummings and out of bounds. Nice hustle by the young man on the sideline. But Hillsboro, they now have a chance to tie or take the lead. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, Huskies gone cold here in the second. Got off to a pretty good start and now having trouble putting them down.
Working against the zone. Into the game is Jaron Reed, 0. Here is Leshik, and he's putting one up right in the middle of the zone. Leshik for 2 more. He has his second basket. He has 4. We're tied with about 3.5 left in the second quarter.
Steffens fell down there, and Leshik able to get right back through where he vacated that spot.
Gilbertson, spin move, pull-up shot, off the board, no good. Being tapped around. Coming out of there is Halfley. He throws ahead to Leshik, and the left-hand fast break is good for 2 more Burrow points.
You know, one thing that's changed here is that the Burrows are starting to limit the Huskies to 1 shot, and then they're turning them into baskets off of the miss in transition.
A lot of offensive rebounds early for the Huskies. You are exactly right. Ball reversal out of that 1-4 offense. Stagger for Steffens. There's nothing there. He kicks it to Mauk. Mauk's going to tee up a 3. No good. In and out.
Another one in and out for the Huskies.
Clearing the board. That looked like it was Halfley. Here's Mueller going to work. Oh, he kicks it back, and it gets tapped around off of Mauk, out of bounds, Burrow ball.
Man, Trayton Mauk is just so quick. Man, he just kind of flies around out there, able to get a deflection there. Didn't get the steal, but man, he's just so quick.
No passes safe for the opponent.
No, not at all.
And that's exactly why Coach Ralph wants turnovers leading the baskets. He's the guy that can do it. He can turn you over on the ball or away from the ball. Here's Leshik trying to go to work. He kicks it to the corner. Jaron Reed, his 3 is good for the Burrows. That's their first 3-point basket of the night.
And as hot as the Huskies were to start the game, they're cool now. Now the Burrows are starting to heat it up.
Kubala drives, and he takes a shot to the arm, unable to get the ball up to the rim. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2 shots. We'll check the fouls here and see who that one's on. Kubala, he's at the line getting ready.
And that's a good way to kind of stop or slow down a hot shooting team. Attack them, see if you can get to the free throw line, kind of slow the pace of the game down a little bit.
Kubala's first point of the night. I don't think I saw a number go up on the board at all. Kubala gets the second.
I didn't catch who the foul was on.
Yeah, I missed it. All right, so here comes Halfley. Halfley's looking for help from Miller. Miller's kind of on the sideline, guarded by Kubala. Miller active on the drive. Here's Leshik. Leshik top of the key. Here's Jaron Reed, who just hit that 3. Here's a kick to Miller. He's doubled on the baseline. Quick inside pass. That shot's no good. That was Halfley trying to power it up. He kind of faded away and missed. Mauk on the drive. Low on the glass. Didn't have enough spin to crawl over the rim.
Just another one that kind of trips around the rim and bounces out for the Huskies. They've had 3 or 4 of those here in the second quarter.
They have, and they're trailing by 3, and they're on defense. Duffner, mid-range shot. That was a good-looking shot from mid-range for the big fella, Coach.
Yeah, everything clicking here for the Burrows late in the second quarter.
1 minute remaining. Burrows lead by 5.
Burrows doing a good job of executing their offense, taking what the Huskies are giving them and knocking down the open looks.
I watched the first game in Hillsboro on their stream up there, and this looks like a much improved team. Kubala tries a 3. He's got it.
Huskies finally knocked down that open 3, and Bjorn putting the Huskies back on the board.
Kubala's first made basket from the field. He has a couple foul shots. He's got 5. Here comes Miller. He's looking inside. That's Leshik, the guard, posting up against Kubala. His hook shot is good. He has 6 for the Burros.
That is good patience in the post. Didn't make his move right away. Had a cutter that he kind of shouldered off and then a little baby hook down there. That's a tough shot to block.
Spoken like a Fighting Sioux guard that might have posted up in his day.
Every once in a while, I might have been inside.
I bet you were deadly down there. Deadly like Jack Gilbertson's bank shot at the end of the quarter. Last shot of the quarter, just like the Huskies want. Here we are with the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Halftime, it is Burros 30, Huskies 28. And we'll be back in a minute or two with our halftime show.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Welcome back to the Wahpeton High School Gymnasium, and we've got some Youth Basketball Association action going on out on the floor. So pretty competitive game out there, it looks like. And speaking of competitive, we got a tight one. Welcome to the OSPTI halftime show. Remember, OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. And checking the scoreboard, like I said, we got a tight one. The Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs lead 30-28 over the Wahpeton Huskies. Taking a look at the box score so far, here's what we've got. For the Huskies, let's start with them. Jackson DeVries, he made a foul shot and a 2-point basket on a nice cut to the basket. He got a pretty assist. If I remember right, that might be Bjorn Kubala that hit him with that assist.
Yeah, that was Kubala that hit him with it, yeah.
So Jackson DeVries finishes the half with 3. Braden Steffens looking to get on track in this first half. He had 5 in the half, had a 2-point basket, a 3-point basket, and tripped to the foul line with no free throws made. Trayton Mauk, he had a quick 2 driving to the basket, also 1 of 2 on foul shots, so he has 3 at halftime here. Bjorn Kubala made 2 foul shots out of 2 attempts. He also has a basket. He has 4 points in the half. The 2 he made, I thought was a 3. It was a long 2, just having one toe over the line. Jack Gilbertson has been really active. He finishes the half with 10. Alex Cummings has a basket. He has 2. Cummings has 1 foul. Landon Ralph has 2 fouls. And that's it for the fouls in the first half for the Wahpeton Huskies. Let's take a look at that Hillsboro Central Valley box score. We've got Jaron Reed came off the bench and buried a 3 in the far end corner as a good-looking shot, shooting it with confidence. Chase Halfley, he's been active. He's got a 2-point basket. He also has 2 fouls. Tyson Leshik, good player. He's been good on the drive. He's got 3 baskets for 6 points. He also has a couple of assists to the big men for Hillsboro Central Valley inside. Archer Kritzberger, he's got 1 foul, no points. Bryce Miller, he's had a pretty good first half. He has a couple buckets, and he's made 3 out of 5 foul shots. So he has a total of 7 then. Keithan Mueller, he's been active as well, hitting offensive glass, and he has 3 buckets for 6 points. Alexander Duffner, another big guy for Hillsboro Central Valley. He has 6 points, and he was the recipient of some really nice drive and pass, stepping to the basket and putting it on the backboard just like you like to see the big kids do. Hey, our shout-out line tonight is 701-899-4490, so please feel free to send a text. Don't call us. We're not going to answer the phone on the air. And send a text. Tell us who you are and where you're watching from. It's always fun to kind of hear. And we do have some Hillsboro Borough fans, so that's good to hear. Going right on down through the list here of the shout-outs I've got so far. The Advisor is watching in Brookings, South Dakota. Saturday we heard from him on the tarmac in Las Vegas.
He was jet setting. He was down in he was over in Las Vegas. How about that?
And then I think the tarmac again in Denver.
Yeah. He's just a man on the move.
He is. That's awesome. Tyler Bockel is watching with Cohen, future Husky baller and golfer.
There you go.
I'm thinking
I think
the young guy's going to like golf, right? Dwayne Connell, the Hillsboro Central Valley head girls basketball coach, is watching tonight. So shout out to him. Thanks for watching. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Jess Gilsroot has a shout out for the Huskies. So great to hear from her. I got another Hillsboro shout out. No name, just go Burrows. So the Burrows are watching tonight. And Matt Cummings is watching from college. And it was kind of fun to watch their family dancing in the stands between some of the periods on Saturday when we were playing the Breckenridge Cowboys.
They were having a good time.
That's a lot of fun, yeah. So if you want a shout-out, go ahead and contact us. That shout-out line is sponsored by, I'm going to take a quick look here, Studio 22 Designs shout-out line, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Studio 22 Designs is open late on Wednesday nights until 8 p.m., so remember to text us, tell us your name and where you're watching from. And right now, you are watching our halftime show, the OSPTI halftime show. Remember them for all your physical therapy needs. We're going to take a quick break, catch our breath, and we'll be back to the action in just a minute or two.
serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
And we are back for the conclusion of our OSPTI halftime show. We're ready to start the second half. It's going to be Huskies basketball. Possession arrow favors them. And more shout-outs are coming in. Connor and Katie Ralph are watching in St. Cloud. So it's good to hear from Connor Ralph, former Huskies basketball player, and of course, Coach Ralph's boy working hard in St. Cloud. Kenzie and Lily Grippentrog. Randy is watching from Hillsboro, and he's wishing Tim Leshuk a happy 60th birthday. We also got a shout-out from Benjamin Strand and a shout-out to halftime players' 6th grade boys team from their favorite 6th grade coach.
There you go. Everybody's tuning in tonight.
Let me get the coach's name. Who we got here? Tell Watson I have my Lady Huskies purse raffle tickets.
There
so
we go.
You got a message there.
I like that.
In that shout out.
And we've got plenty more. If anybody else is looking for them, you can contact any Lady Huskies player. I'll even let you contact me if you really want to get some. I can help you out too.
And he's talking to our viewers, not me. I'm going to pass on the purse, but thank you very much.
Come on, Roxanne. Roxanne can get in there. Come on now.
Roxanne, she don't usually carry a handbag. She makes me carry her wallet. We saw an early kick from Gilbertson to Kubala. Kubala left it a little bit short and missed. And now the Burros have it on the sideline for their first possession as Husky pressure forced it out of bounds. No scores, no fouls yet. Burros have it in bounds. That's Halfley handling. He sends it over to Miller. Miller, spin move.
Got Joe Schreiner over in Breckenridge. He's got the Cowgirls over there taking on Lake Park Audubon. And Cowgirls up 42-28. With about 13 minutes to go in the second half.
All right, we got a score from there as Miller scored a layup. Steffens, backboard layup, and Steffens 2 more for him. He has 7. 32-30, Burros lead.
See if the Huskies can get a couple shots to fall down. Good defense there by Traden Mauk.
Yeah, they were trying to post Mauk up with Leshuk. Nice defense, like you said. Here's Steffens, baseline drive. No help from the Burros. Block from behind. It's not a block. It's a foul. That foul is going to be called on Bryce Miller. And Steffens going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Braden, good job drawing the foul there. I'd like to see him go up and try and score that one. See if you can get, a chance for 3 instead of the 2 here. That one goes in and out. And especially when you're struggling from the line, you want to try and see if you can get that basket to go in.
It almost looked like he was contemplating a reverse, and when the ball got batted, he ran out of energy to shoot that thing. Second foul shot. That one is good. So that's got to help the confidence. Got a foul shot. Got to watch it go down.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to see one go in.
Yeah, exactly. And here's Hillsboro. Mueller in the far corner. He's working on Landon Ralph. He's going to drive, kicks it back out to Leshuk. And Traden Mauk, quick hands, takes it away from Leshuk. And Steffens is out on the break.
Yeah, we talked about the quick hands of Mauk there, just able to get in there and pull that ball away.
Steffens, he crosses over and spins both. Like I said, he's a basketball handling savant. Didn't get a shot off, though. Mauk gives it to Gilbertson. It's back to Steffens in the Husky circle. The Husky shield circle.
Go with a little Iverson
Here's
cut there.
Gilbertson off a high screen. He goes high and lays it in.
Yeah, nice execution there. They run an Iverson cut and get Gilbertson isolated on the wing, able to get in there and finish.
Iverson cut, I like that. Here's a three-point attempt. It's no good. That was Kritzberger. Here goes Hafner with a drive. He leaves it short off the front of the rim. Tied up on the rebound with Ralph. And they are going to tag Landon Ralph with that foul. That's his third foul. Bjorn Kubala returns.
Cummings is going to come back in here for Ralph.
Cummings returns. Cummings is going to get a chance at some playing time here. It looks like Cummings will guard Mueller. Gilbertson, he's going to Kritzberger. Steffens is guarding Halfley out of bounds. And here's Mauk on Leshek. Goes back to Halfley. I keep wanting to say Hafner. I must be thinking baseball.
There you are.
Cummings with the steal as Mauk batted it away.
Well, the Huskies doing a good job on their post defense, able to, get help behind and try in front, and they get the turnover there.
Shot fake Mauk, gives it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson, I like to drive. Here, Mauk, back to you. 3, all net. Well played by the Huskies. Assist Gilbertson, basket Mauk, 3.
I like the high percentage 3 there, the inside out, the drive, and then the fill behind, and get the inside out, and Trade knocks it down.
Yeah, without a big post player to go into, that drive and kick for 3 is good. Now there's a nice cut. That goes to Mueller for 2. Also a nice pass. I believe that was Halfley. Mauk drives. Challenges at the rim, and he lays it in with his left hand going up over Miller. Another basket for Mauk. He's got 7.
A kid for his size to be able to get in there and score with confidence amongst the trees, that's hard to find.
Trap, pass out of the trap goes to Miller. Miller lays it in over Steffens.
But Burrow's doing a good job of executing their offense, able to get it into their posts that are cutting. That's 2 that are cut into the basket and get 4 quick points there.
Miller has 11. Here's Gilbertson again. Back to Kubala this time. Kubala penetrates. Scoop pass to Steffens under the rim. Steffens with the power up. And another assist for Kubala.
You hear that change falling to the floor? That's Bjorn Kubala dropping dimes all over the place.
I love it. Spin move. And Miller gives it to Mueller, who lays it in, and it looks like we have a timeout.
Huskies up 2 here.
Huskies lead by 2, and this looks like a full timeout. They're going full timeout, so we're going to call this a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Stop being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
And we are back in the Wahpeton High School Gymnasium. Here's the situation. 3:43 remaining in the third. Huskies lead by 2. It's their ball. And they're going against a Hillsboro Central Valley man-to-man defense, it looks like.
Yeah, Burrows in man-to-man. And the Huskies doing a little bit better job here to start this second half and able to get some baskets down. Here you go with the Iverson cut again here.
This time it's Mauk who crosses over on Mueller. He misses his lay-in. Cummings! He goes back and banks it in. That's 2 more for Cummings. He has 4.
Cummings,
he's having a good game.
Yep, doing what he needs to do down there.
Miller was looking for Leshek on the back cut. Mauk bats it away. And official roll-off rules that it's went off the Burrows. It's going to be Husky basketball.
Yeah, went off the Burrows there. Huskies come up with it and Mauk back quickly here. Alex Cummings doing a good job down there, just doing what he's supposed to, get rebounds and get putbacks.
Steffens, mid-range pull-up, rebounded by Mueller. Cleared out to Halfley. Halfley's got a 3-on-1. Tried to get it to Leshek, and it's batted out of bounds. It'll be Burrow ball on the baseline. That's a lot of B's.
Yeah, a good job there by Alex Cummings on defense, kind of in a in a 2-on-1 situation and just kind of holds back, kind of fakes towards the ball handler, able to get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Pick the picker went to Mueller. He tries to give it to Leszek, cutting to the basket. That's no good. Steffen's rebound. Cummings, he's in a train wreck on the floor, but it's ahead to Gilbertson. Gilbertson attacking. He goes high off the back rim. Duffner. I love the name Duffner, Coach. He skies for the rebound. Posting up Halfley. Halfley's turnaround. Rolls in and out. Kubala ahead to Gilbertson. He's going to attack. You know he's going to attack. High off the glass. No good. Rebound Duffner, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Duffner doing a good job of getting that ball and keeping it high. Cummings trying to get in there and tie him up and not able to get his hands on the ball, and he's called on the call for the foul, and Jackson DeVries will come in for him.
So Huskies lead by 4. That is Cummings' second foul, second team foul Huskies, 1 team foul Burrows, 2:12 remaining on our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Got to check my notes for the wonderful sponsors we have. Out of the trap, here comes Miller, pull-up jumper, baseline, he's fouled, and that pull-up shot drops in for Miller. 2 more for Miller. He's having himself a ball game right now.
Yeah,
he's got 6, he's got 10, he's got 13 total.
They call Trayton on the little elbow tap there.
And I believe that's Mauk with 2 personal fouls on Mauk. Mauk advances. Mauk drives. Left-hand layup, it's good. You can't catch him, you can barely see him. Trayton Mauk streaks to the basket for 2. Here's Miller. He's working on Gilbertson, the freshman. He's not backing down. Burrows reversed the ball. They're looking at the Husky defense. They're going to go high-low. Mueller bank shot, and it's good for Mueller.
Yeah, you can get money down there with Mueller. He's got the size, and he's able to finish.
And Mueller has 12.
Burrows closed it to 2 here.
2-point ball game. We got a good one. There's that Iverson cut again. Mauk handles.
Yeah, they do a good job of defending at that time.
Looks like it leads to a stagger, and Gilbertson creates off the stagger, drawing a foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is on Duffner. Duffner, I believe, has 3 personal.
And the Huskies doing a good job of using their quickness against the size of Hillsboro. And they're able to get to the free throw line. It's got to be in that attack mode. You'll take those open threes and those open looks, but you want to try and attack and go inside out and see if you can keep the Burrows back on their heels on defense.
Gilbertson is 2 for 2 on foul shots, making both of those. He's got 14 for the Huskies.
Huskies showing some zone here.
And the Burrows, the Burrows answer with a 2-guard front. You don't always see a 2-guard front versus a 2D. Duffner, high post shot. Maybe that's why you see it.
There you go.
Because he got a threat in the high post. Duffner scores 2. We got a timeout, and we're going to keep it here. We're going to call this one, ladies and gentlemen, a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance, they're located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. And I think Coach Watson might have some scores for us.
Yeah, I've got some scores from boys action here tonight. Beulah, who's going to be here on Friday, is taking on Wofford City. They beat Wofford City 62-38. Thompson's taking on Ada Borup. And with under a minute to go left in the second, that's 60-51. Devils Lake beat Grafton earlier, 70-47. And end of the first, Kindred is up on Central Cass, 34-27. And Northern Cass is ahead of Lisbon, 24-21 with 3 minutes left in the second.
A couple more shout-outs came in. We got Jeff and Wendy Kaler are watching from home. Tell Watson. Oh, no, I think I already read that one. Sorry. Joe and Melanie Klosterman are cheering on the Huskies in Morton. Sunny downtown Morton. Go Huskies.
Sunny downtown Morton. I don't think it's sunny anywhere in North Dakota
well,
right now.
Well, not right now, but it was earlier. Sunny and cold earlier today. Here's Mueller leading a 3-on-2, and he attacks right down the middle of the Huskies defense. It's batted out by Duffner.
And now
this time,
the Burrows will hold for 1 here. Either going to be down 2 or tied, or maybe ahead 1 if you can get the 3.
Let's see if they run a set play. Rotvold, the head coach, is giving his players instructions. It's going to Miller. Miller's going to take that pull-up shot, and it rolls in. Another basket for Miller. And a steal just before the buzzer. And we're tied 46-46. End of a period. It's tied. I'm not sure if the Huskies like that or not. That might bring back some memories. We'll talk about it when we come back next.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
And we're back for some fourth quarter action in the Wahpeton High School Gymnasium, tied at 46. Burroughs ball. That's why scoring that last basket is so important for them. Now they start the quarter with the ball and a chance to score and get a lead.
See if you can come out here, get the lead, and try and ride a little momentum here to start the fourth quarter.
That's why those coaches are always yelling, one shot, one shot. Here's Leszek going to work on Mauk, and he's double team, triple team. Kicks it out, Jaron Reed.
That's going to be 3 seconds.
And we have 3 seconds called by Mike Lean in the lane on the Burroughs.
Yeah, Leszek was in there and never exited after he passed the ball.
Bryce Miller scored 8 in the last quarter. He's got a total of 16. Keithan Mueller scored 6 in the third quarter. He has a total of 12. Duffner scored 2. He has a total of 8. 2 in the third. Kubala trying to work his magic. Here's Mauk blasting to the basket. High off the glass, and somehow that one did not go in. But a good look.
How many of those has he had tonight?
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
And we've got a force-out foul called against Mueller. Keithan Mueller, his foul.
That's only his first foul tonight.
Yeah, that active and only one foul.
Yeah.
A model of self-control.
Right.
How about that? Here
Right.
comes the Huskies offense. It looks like they're in kind of a motion set. We got wings crossing. Mauk has the ball near sideline. Tried to hit the baseline cut to Kubala. Steffens ends up with it. He's trying to work his magic off the dribble. Goes to Gilbertson. Gilbertson, you know he wants to attack. Big step. DeVries, reverse. Blocked by Mueller. Nice block by Mueller. Good defense. No foul.
Yeah, we're just
Athletic
talking about
play.
him having only one foul. That's a great defensive play down there.
Kritzberger, he gives it up to Hafley. Hafley's trying to set the offense. Looks like the Huskies are switching on their man some. So here's Mueller ball handling. Stripped by Kubala. Bounces around. Burroughs come away with it. They got a new shot clock out of this. And we have a timeout called by Chase Hafley.
Yeah, this is a short timeout.
Short timeout. So we'll stay here. This is going to be another Carlson Family Insurance timeout. And maybe we'll take a moment to mention some of our sponsors. We got a great group of sponsors. Every broadcast that you guys have here on Three Border Sports Network. We'd like to thank Gripper Sports. We'd like to thank Bell Bank. Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, a favorite of mine. You got to keep those machines clean. Country Financial of Wahpeton. We got Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Corner Drug of Wahpeton. You know, Brian, they are your prescription specialists.
Yeah, one of our new sponsors here in 2025. I got a couple
That's
of scores.
That's a good one to pick up.
Yeah.
More scores. All right, we'll go over to the Media Mogul
Media mogul.
And content producer, Brian Watson.
Yeah, these are girls' scores from Division A. Devils Lake is on top of Grafton, 58-43 with 7 minutes to go in that game. Kindred beat Central Cass 63-31. And Oak Grove beat Hatton Norwood 64-58. And then let's see, Carrington is on top of Northern Cass 47-28 at the end of the third.
And the Burros, they bring it back into play. We have about 6 minutes remaining. Nobody has scored. We're tied at 46. Mauk batted it away, but it goes into Leszek's hands for a layup. Long pass ahead to DeVries. Burros are back, though. Their defense is set. Steffens, he's going to set an offense here. Double O stack for the Huskies. Mauk pops out, doesn't get it. Steffens goes to Gilbertson. Kind of a 5-out offense. Gilbertson gets stripped by Leszek. And bringing it up is Kritzberger. Handling it now is Miller. They like having the ball in Miller's hands, it appears. Miller and Leszek, they do a lot of ball handling for this team. Here's Leszek, spin move in the lane. He lays it in.
Leszek can do a good job finishing down there. They posted him up down there. He's not afraid to play with his back to the basket or with in a crowd down there.
He does a nice job with his back to the basket. Steffens out to Gilbertson. Gilbertson's three is in and out. Rebound by Leszek. And he kicks it out to Halfley. Halfley will advance the ball.
Yeah, another open look for the Huskies there.
Halfley is blocked from behind, but it's a foul. Halfley used a real nice change of speed dribble to get to the basket, but Trayton Mauk, he made up the distance quick. Unfortunately, a foul on him, his third.
Yeah, closing hard from behind there. Just kind of came down too hard. Got the ball, but also got a little bit of the arm there.
Halfley had a 2 in the first quarter. He makes his first foul shot. He has 3.
And the Burros have stretched this thing out to a 5-point lead here with 4:57 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, good early quarter for them. Leszek's last basket gives him 8. He hadn't scored since the first quarter, I believe. That's unofficial, of course. Here's Steffens, pull-up shot, short corner. He drops it. That's kind of his sweet spot right there. So Steffens, I'm going to go 2 more, and we've got a 30-second timeout, and it looks like we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back next.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
And the Miller Associates girls get me every time.
You almost cut him off, but hey, we saved it.
Thank you, Coach Watson. Coach Watson, the hardest working man in basketball. He's a little fatigued tonight, but he's here. He's a media mogul, content producer. I'm Noel Eckroth. He's Watson. And that is Alexander Duffner with a fadeaway for the Burros.
Little drive and fade right there in the lane, and the Burros coming up big here at the end of both halves, and now this is the end of the game, and they're starting to put buckets in.
Excuse me, that was Miller. That was 32. And here we have a steal. Here's Kritzberger. He stops in the short corner, finds his buddy Duffner, and that's 2 points for Duffner. I should have just kept the 2 in my scorebook and added 1 for Miller. They each got a bucket here since the timeout.
And again, another one cutting to the basket. That's where they've made their money there.
Landon Ralph's 3 is in and out. Burros trouble with the rebound, but they secure it. That's Kritzberger. It's batted out of bounds. Remains Burro ball. 3:50, and the Burros have stretched their lead to 8 here.
Kritzberger was almost trapped there, and the ball popped out of his hands. He was trying to call timeout, but he didn't have the ball.
Here's Halfley. He's looking at the Huskies. That defense zone, Coach?
Looks like a little stretch zone here.
A little light pressure from the front 2 guards. Here's a drive and kick to the corner, but it's batted by Trayton Mauk. He gets his hand on so many basketballs.
And the Huskies are in need of a stop here, and they're going to have to work quickly here with 3:36 to go.
Mueller returns for the Burros, and he's had a nice night with 12 points. You've got Duffner on the block. You've got Miller on the block. It's a pick-the-picker play, and they're going to send it outside. Near sideline, Miller. Miller through the legs, and he's going to be double-teamed. He finds Mueller. Mueller goes down, and we have a jump ball called before the Burros could get the timeout, and that jump ball favors the Huskies. Possession arrow pointed their way.
Yeah, Miller was trying to call timeout in front of the official. If they had the tie up first, that ball goes to the Huskies. Huskies needed that stop and need a bucket here.
They have enough time. They trail by 8. What are you looking for on offense here?
You want to attack if you can. If not, you can get an inside-out 3, but you need to get a good look here.
And it gets batted away. And that was Leshek. Coming away with it was Mueller, and now here's Miller. Miller and Mueller. Mueller and Miller.
You just can't go empty there. You needed a good attempt there.
All right, we got a screen and roll. It's going to Duffner on the right side wing. Skip pass. Back to Halfley. Coach Rodfield looks pretty comfortable over there, actually. Jump stop shot is no good for Halfley. Steffens rebound. Mauk on the attack. Shot fake. Kicks it back to Bjorn Kubala. He looks at a 3. He makes a 3. And that's an assist from Kubala. An assist from Mauk. A 3 for Kubala. And we have a full timeout.
Yeah, that's the good look that I was talking about. You get the drive, you get the inside out. It's a high percentage shot, and Bjorn knocks that one down.
And we're going to take a quick break. The action is heating up here. It's a 5-point game, 2.5 left. Be back after this.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
And we're back at Wahpeton High School. It has been a game, a seesaw game. There's been some back and forth. Just as soon as the Burros expand the lead, the Huskies come roaring back. We are at a 5-point game, 56-51. Burros lead, 2:35 left. And in the gym, the public address announcer is Kurt Gulneck, who usually does NDSCS Wildcat games. It's kind of nice to hear that deep voice over there from Kurt.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. And here come the Burros. It's their ball. They're going length of the court. They're going right to left in their blue uniforms. You can see that. We're not on radio. A trap by the Huskies. Some trouble with the trap.
There he got right into
Miller
it right there.
Gets it.
Wow.
And Bjorn Kubala felt like he batted it away and off of Miller's leg. Dustin Payne is all over it. He used to coach the Shanley girls, and he and I had some games that were kind of close. He usually won, though. But we scared him. That's why he doesn't have much hair up there.
Yeah, that's right. His daughter was a pretty good player.
Yes, she was. Outstanding. Some state tournaments from her. Here's a drive. It goes into Mueller. Assist from Miller. So Mueller, Keithan Mueller with another basket. I think he's got 14. Steffens drives, puts up a shot off the side of the glass, contested by Leshek. That's pretty good defense.
And you'll need a stop here for sure now. You're going to go after him.
Huskies still looking to trap, and there we got a foul. That foul's going to be on Trayton Mauk. That's going to be his 4th with 1:46 remaining.
Yeah, I think you might see a couple more here. They've got a couple to give.
And here comes Jamison Cook. So we're probably going to see a little bit of offense for defense.
I think Jamison might have been told, okay, get in there and draw and earn a couple fouls.
You're going to be in the book tonight. Oh. Steffens attempts to steal, almost came up with it, but he's going crossbody, and he gets called for the foul.
Yeah, just came across them there. Good active hands, but a little too much contact.
First foul on Steffens. Burrows inbound again. 3rd team foul for the Huskies. Steffens reaches again, misses. Cook fouls Leshek. That's the 4th team foul and Cook's first.
Yeah, you'll get one more here. Just trying to get into the penalty here and see if you can.
Huskies have 5 points this quarter, 3 from Kubala and 2 from Trayton. So it's been a quiet quarter offensively for them. Hillsboro almost overthrows the inbound pass. I think Gilbertson kind of tried to foul there. Kubala steal. He goes up and lays it in for the Huskies.
Got
that
what they wanted there.
Cuts it back to 5.
Got to get it again here. Pressure's up.
3 on the ball. Kubala, another steal. He goes to Gilbertson. DeVries over to Steffens. Somebody's going to make something happen quick here. Steffens pull up. He buries it. And we have a timeout called by the Wahpeton Huskies. And they're asking, what do we got, full or 30?
They're sitting down, so it looks like a full.
Looks like a full. And we are going to take a chance to catch our breath and see what this action-packed finish has for us. We'll be back right after this.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI.
And we're back to Wahpeton High School. We just had a Carlson Family Insurance timeout called by the Huskies. The situation is this. Hillsboro Burros 58, Huskies 55, trailing by 3, a minute 4 remaining in the game. Huskies had 5 points in the quarter, but 2 steals by Bjorn Kubala leads to a quick 4 points for the Huskies, and it's close. Up at Hillsboro, the Huskies won by 23, and they're in a dogfight now, fighting for their lives. Full court press by the Huskies. Jamison Cook is in. He's not fouling. He's playing D.
You can play D now with just a down being only 3.
Huskies thought they had a travel, but we have a foul on the drive. I think Halfley got fouled possibly.
Yeah, they thought they had the travel over there, thought they had the turnover. And
second foul on Jamison Cook. 2 shots for Chase Halfley.
Yeah, he's up there to make them.
Halfley has his 3rd consecutive foul make. Made his 3rd consecutive foul shot of the quarter. So he has 3 foul shots in the quarter. He's made them all. Here comes his 4th. We got offensive substitutions in. Landon Ralph is in for the Huskies. He can make the 3 ball. Trayton Mauk is in. And that foul shot drops. That's a big shot. It's 60-55, 5-point game. We're down to 49 seconds.
Still
Mauk.
2 possessions.
Mauk crosses over, blasts to the basket, and Mauk has 2 more points. Hillsboro working against that press, and we have a timeout called by the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. This is a full timeout with 32.7 remaining.
That is a great timeout. There's 26 seconds left on the shot clock there. They're getting close to a 10-second call, so a nice timeout there to save the possession. And we'll see what they draw up here. The Huskies' pressure has been good here. Forced a turnover to cut that thing to 3. They have it down to 3 again. And now with 32 seconds to go, how do you play it? Do you try and get you're going to try and get a steal on the inbound, but how long do you wait before you send them back to the free throw line?
Yeah, and as a former assistant coach, I always used to like to sneak out of those timeout huddles and say, hey, we're not looking to foul right away. We'll try to turn over.
Right.
Sometimes officials anticipate that you're going to foul, and they just toot the whistle, and you got somebody going to the foul line when you didn't want them to.
Right.
So this will be good. This is a good crew here. We've got Mike Lean. We've got Dustin Payne. Roloff, I don't remember his first name.
I do not either.
I just caught Roloff. I haven't seen him this year yet. My first time seeing him.
So we'll see what the Huskies dial up here. Down 3 with 32.7 left in this game.
It's been a good game, and we're in for a really good finish. But the Huskies, they're up against it here a little bit. Nearly a 5 count, but it's in. Lushik, he's going to advance the ball. And it's stolen by Kubala again. Lushik steals it back.
Oh, boy.
And we've got a foul as Lushik darted for the steal. He went to the floor. Kubala wants to tie up Lushik and fell on him. So they're going to call that foul on Kubala. So the Burros are going to the line.
Yeah, Jeff felt like Kubala got fouled as he was going for the ball there.
It was a kind of low bat-away attempt, and he might have caught some legs.
Yep.
Probably hard to see from the angle the officials had. But what that does is it sends Tyson Lushik to the line. He has 8 points, has not been to the foul line yet. First shot off the back iron.
Yeah, he has taken a long time in his routine there. And you got to be up there to make them. If you're trying not to miss, it can be a tough goal up there.
Okay, we've got Ralph in, we've got Mauk in, we've got our offensive substitutions. Here is the second foul shot. It's up, and again off the back iron. Mauk goes high for the rebound. Mueller gets a big offensive rebound, and Steffens has to foul. And it looks like Lushik is going to the line again.
And, Trade felt like he got hit there, and that ball got knocked away, but you're in a crowd of Giants down there.
Amazing offensive rebound, though.
Oh, he's above everybody.
But Lushik, he's at the line. He makes this one, and that's a big shot. After 2 deep foul shots like that, what I used to like to do is back up 1 inch from the foul line and shoot the same way.
Right.
And I don't know if that's good strategy or not, but it worked for me. Second shot. That one side rims, rolls out, and here comes Mauk. Ralph, long 3. Steffens went for the offensive rebound, but it ends up in the hands of Halfway, who's made 4 foul shots in a row. So he's going to go to the line with 2 foul shots.
I mean, you can't blame Landon for taking that one. Sometimes in that situation, you don't necessarily need a 3. You're down 4. You need a basket. So you take whatever opportunity you can get. They opt for the 3 there, and going to be a tough finish here for the Huskies.
We are now at 62-57. He made that first one. And here comes the second. I got a text message. Somebody is watching from home. I didn't get a name with that. Kubala, bounce pass. Ralph lays it in, and we've got a timeout called by the Huskies. So 2 points, Landon Ralph. And that might be his first basket of the game, could be his second. I'm unofficial on this. Coaches are checking with Dustin Payne on something, where the ball's out of bounds, possibly.
Yeah, trying to figure out where they're going to inbound it here, but not much left here. Down 4. Landon took that 3. If you get a bucket there, or 2, if you attack the basket, you get a 2 there, and then you can take your timeout, and you go through the whole routine again. But, hey, it is what it is. Burrows have done a good job of knocking down their free throws here late. They did miss a couple, but made them when they really needed them, and just kind of turned it around here at the end of the second half, and then in the fourth quarter, did a good job of running their offense, staying with it, got cutters going to the basket, did a good job of passing. Their posts do a good job of passing to each other. Miller and Mueller. I mean, it's a solid basketball team. Huskies beat them handily up in Hillsboro, but that's what happens throughout the course of the season. Teams improve, they get better, they start to gel, and the Burros are playing some really good basketball, as we talked about in the pregame show.
Their poise has been excellent.
Yeah.
And Cook fouls on the inbound. That will send Bryce Miller to the line. Yeah, I think the consistency tonight from Hillsboro Central Valley, they've been consistent. They've run their stuff. They've been able to penetrate and hit the posts. Here's the first foul shot from Miller. And that one's all net. That was a good-looking shot. Here comes his second shot. It's up, and it's all net once again. Light pressure from the Burros. Shot goes up for Gilbertson. And that's the ball game. Your Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard final is Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 65, Wahpeton Huskies 59, and we'll be back for the postgame show right after this.
Choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
ComDel Innovation.
And we're back in a gym that is emptying rapidly. People want to go home, get warm, and enjoy the rest of their evening. You are watching our postgame show. This is the First Community Credit Union postgame show. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms that you find with our products at FCCU. I'm Noel Eckroth, he's Brian Watson, and like we said, it's the FCCU postgame show. The final tonight, we have Hillsboro Central Valley Burros with 65 and the Wahpeton Huskies with 59, so a 6-point loss for the Huskies. Any immediate thoughts that you have, Coach Watson, before we go to the box score and wrap things up?
Well, I just thought it was a solid game by the Burros. They didn't get rattled. After taking a pretty good loss up in Hillsboro to the Huskies, they come back and play a solid basketball game. Finished both halves strong. They were behind in that first quarter and then had a good second quarter, finished the half, able to take the lead. And then got off to a slow start in the second half, and then again able to come back, take the lead, took a little 5-point lead there, and really impressed with the way that way that they drive and dish, way that their post players pass to each other. Just a good, unselfish basketball team that works hard from start to finish. So they were rewarded with the win for that hard work.
Yeah, I think consistency, there's some poise there, good fundamental basketball.
Yeah.
I think Coach Rotvold has a lot to be happy about as they're building toward late season, building to the tournaments. Everybody's trying to do that, and maybe this win gives them a little bit of momentum. Tough break for the Huskies. Looking at the box score real quick for the Huskies, Jackson DeVries finishes with 3 points. Those were all in the first half. Braden Steffens ends up with 14. Trayton Mauk with 12. He battled some foul trouble. He usually does. Bjorn Kubala with 10. Jack Gilbertson, the freshman, had a nice game with 14. 10 of the 14 were in the first half. A little quieter in the second half for him. Alex Cummings, his development continues. He had a nice game with 4 points, some rebounds, some steals, and did a pretty good job out there. Landon Ralph finishes with 2 points. Looking at Hillsboro Central Valley, Jaron Reed had a three-pointer. That was in the first half. Chase Halfley, a guard that played major minutes for them, finishes with 8. And I think key for him, he was 6 of 6 on foul shots in that fourth quarter. And that's what you want out of your guards, especially primary ball handlers.
Yep, they made them when they needed to.
Absolutely. Tyson Leshik had a nice game. He played good defense, rebounded well, finishes with 9 points. He was 1 of 4 on foul shots, but he had 4 baskets during the game, so a nice game for him. Bryce Miller, what an impressive young man, a 6'3" guard, but he gives them a little bit of size. He finishes with 19 points, and he is the game-high scorer. Right behind Miller is Mueller. Keithan Mueller finishes with 16. He did a nice job catching and finishing around the rim. And then you also have Alexander Duffner, another big guy. So with Mueller, you got a 6'5" post player. Duffner, you got a 6'5" post player. 10 points out of Duffner, and I can think of at least 2 high post jump shots that looked really good. He buried them. He caught that ball, looked confident, buried that shot, and I don't think their post players were really doing a lot of that early season. A lot of improvement out of their big guys.
Yeah, I think, for Hillsboro, that's a team that I probably wouldn't want to play come tournament time. They're developing. They gave Thompson a good run. They come in here and get a win on the road. They're getting better as the season goes on, and I think if I'm playing in Region 2, I might want to avoid them in a game that that really means something.
Right. If you're a higher seed, you cannot look past them. They are a dangerous team.
I would not look past them. And for the Huskies, they just they had some buckets go in and out. They missed some free throws again. There's just some little pieces that they just haven't been able to put together here. Playing some solid defense at times, but I think some of those baskets, those easy ones down there, they really need those, and they certainly need those points from the stripe. But they do a lot of good things. They're lacking a little bit of size, but they rebound really well. They play solid defense. They've got some guards who can attack the basket. You just got to be able to, again, put all that together and see if you can get everything clicking at once and see if you can get that to come out for a win for you.
Yeah, they got to the line early in the first quarter, but not as much after that. I got them 7 for 12 in foul shots, so 5 missed free throws. When you don't get to the line a lot over the course of the game, then those misses kind of glare a little bit more.
They do.
Even though they're not adding up nearly as big of a total. But, and this week we're going to keep the spotlight on Huskies boys basketball coming up on Friday. Beulah comes to town. There's a good team from out west. And then Killdeer. I think Killdeer comes in with like a 9-1 record. They are kind of stacking wins. Coach Ralph told me playing Class B schools. They've only played 2 Class A games. But still, if you're 9-1, you're a dangerous team. The Huskies are looking at some good opponents.
Yeah, I think Kildare was at the state tournament last year, so there's some good matchups coming for the Huskies here. We got the coaches show tomorrow, and a good week of entertainment here on Three Border Sports Network.
You're going to end up going out on the road. You told us a little bit about that coming up with the trip where you are going to go to Beulah and then Standing Rock.
And then Standing Rock. Yeah, we've had some days off here, so no games until the end of the week for the Lady Huskies. We'll travel out west and see if we can regroup and get things going.
And Friday, I think Joe Schreiner will be over in Breckenridge broadcasting a game over there. Boys or girls? Do you remember? I can
boys.
Look it up if you need
boys, I think that's Pelican Rapids. That's going over there. And then I think girls are on Thursday night. Taking on Pelican Rapids also.
Okay, so a Thursday, Friday.
I believe that's right. Both teams are playing Pelican Rapids on separate days, so Thursday or Friday. Take your pick.
So you can watch Three Border Sports for the rest of the week, every night. You've got a coach's show Wednesday. We've got games in Breckenridge Thursday, Friday. We got games here Friday, Saturday. Here in Wahpeton, we'll keep the spotlight on boys basketball as the Huskies will next face Beulah at home on Friday, and Killdeer. That's a 3 o'clock game on Saturday.
That's 3 o'clock on Saturday, yep.
So that'll be the afternoon matinee. So what a way to wrap up your week on Three Border Sports Network. And just a quick reminder, we are going to shut down in just a moment here our first Community Credit Union post-game show. I'm Noel Eckroth. He's Brian Watson. Brian, It's been great hanging out with you tonight. Go home, get some rest.
I'm going to try. Well done tonight, sir.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And when you're working with a media mogul.
Here we go again.
A media mogul, a content producer.
I'll make sure your checks get signed.
The job is so easy. Thanks, Coach Watson. And to our viewers that tuned in tonight from Hillsboro, Wahpeton, and Morton, and all over the place, thanks for watching Three Borders Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Coaches Show. Have a good night, everybody.